Now here is a hint, madam. The 32nd sloka of the Saundarya Lahiri, Idam Tantram, mentioned in the last verse, is now given out in code form. So read this and try to figure out if you can understand something there. The translation is, O Mother, the parts that combine to form thy name are 3 groups of syllables. 32. Okay? First, the group, now I can say because it is in the Saundarya Lahiri. Huh? First, first group, so this is Kadi Vidya, is Ka, A, E, and La, indicated by the word Shiva, Shakti, Kama, and Shiti. And the second, the group, is Ha, Sa, Ka, Ha, La, denoted by Ravi, Shita Kirana, Smara, Hamsa, and Sakra. And the third group, Sa, Ka, La, denoted by Para, Mara, and Hari, together with the syllable Hrim, Hrileka, added at the end of each of 3 groups of syllables. Here you have it. How you chant it, I can't tell you. There is Ka, A, E, La. Leave it there. Ha, Sa, Ka, Ha, La. Sa, Ka, La. So where do we fit the Hrim? Anybody? Don't worry, nothing will happen. Where do we fit the Hrim? In the gap between these aksharas, if you add a Hrim, then it becomes the Panchadasha Akshari. If Shankara has written it, then I have no problem in saying. He knows that people will read the Saundarya Lahiri. So, I am saying this is, I am not taking responsibility. It is Adi Shankara's responsibility, Shankara Bhagavad-pada's responsibility. I am not saying anything. So, it is, if you add Hrim, it becomes Ka, E, I, La, Hrim. Ha, Sa, Ka, Ha, La, Hrim. Sa, Ka, La, Hrim. Unfortunately, this is not the sound time at which it should be chanted. There is something called a matra. It has to be chanted according to the matras. Now we are discussing things which are discussed behind closed doors. The door is closed, no? So, this is open on purpose. Instead of 4 puras, there are 3 puras here. So, the thing is, the importance of the sound, the Bijakshara, is that it needs a sound, it's a matra. Matra means time. I have a feeling that only those who are supposed to listen to this may have come, probably. My satisfaction. That when I go up the door and I say, why did you? The thing is that there is something called matra, means the sound, the time in which it is chanted. That is very important. Without the matra, the Bijakshara doesn't have much of an effect. So, when you chant, it should be Ka, E, I, La. Go in one speed. Ka, E, I, La. The time gap you give between each letters, each bijas, when you chant Hrim, make the Hrim 3 times as much as the gap. Ka, e, I, la, ri. Ha, sa, ka, ha, la, ri. 3 times. Last is tricky. Sakala, hi. Half only. Sakala. Fast. Sakala. Sakala. Hi. Hrim is same. As much as the sound time taken for the 3 letters. For 1 letter. Make it 3 times. So if somebody chants, it will be, don't write. If you forget, that means you are supposed to forget. Ka, e, I, la, ri. Ha, sa, ka, ha, la, ri. Sakala, hi. You want to make Swadashakshari, in the end say Shri. Now, that's only half the story. You should know which chakras to keep the Bijaksh when you are chanting, which I am not going to say. Because Shankara has not said anything here about that. There is a lot about Bindu, Nada, Kala. Kala is sitting here. So. Okay, so for today, I'll only take up 2 more slokas and then I'll call it off for the day. I'm already sweating because of fear. There is in the middle a beautiful invocation to Bhavani, the Devi. Anybody who takes up the practice of Sri Vidya, worship of Devi, the first thing required is humility, no ego, and extreme devotion, so that you desire nothing but the Devi. Then it works. So, describing Bhavani in the Saundarya Lahari, Shankara says, Bhavani tvam dase mai vitara drishtim sa karunam iti stotum vanchan kathayati Bhavani tvam ediya tadaiva tvam tasmai dishasi nija sayujya padavim mukunda brahmendra sputamakuta dhirajita padam. Which means, who am I, Shankara? Who am I? What qualification do I have that I am calling you by your name? And as soon as I say your name, I just have to say, Iti stotum vanchan. When this poor slave just says, Bhavani tva, not even the full, for tvam dase. Your graceful eyes follow me. The Devi, whose footstools are Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. What qualification do I have? Shankara asking, a great commentator on the Brahma Sutras. What right do I have? What qualification do I have? How lucky am I to call your name? The moment I say Tvam Dase, even Dase is not there, Tvam, you, I say, and your gracious eyes follow me, who keep Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara as your footstool. When that kind of humility and bhakti, devotion comes to somebody, then even without going into the intricacies of Tantra, Devi is there already, awakened. And then I will stop with the sloka which invokes the Devi. since we have discussed the Sri Vidya, we should invoke the Devi, and how beautiful Devi is, and a description of the Devi, and inviting the Devi to be present. That sloka describes the Devi as wearing anklets and jingling wristband, a waistband of beautiful form. Its middle is as thin as a straw, which all girls are nowadays trying to get and starving themselves to death. And other descriptions of anatomy which I don't want to discuss. We live in a false moral world nowadays, so we can't say anything. And then Shankara says, that Devi I invoke, come here now. Or he says, here you are. So the description is Kunat Kanchi Dama Karikala Bhakumbhas Tananata Parikshina Madhye Parinata Sarachandra Vadanam, whose face is like the full moon shining. Dhanurbanan Pasham Srinamavi Tadhana Karatalai, holding the bow, cane bow, sugar cane bow, with arrows of flowers of love, of kama, and the goad to goad you on in your hand, and the pasha to put it on the neck and pull you back. That Devi, Aho Purushika, Kunat Kanchi Dama, Karikala Bhakumbhastananata, Parikshina Madhye Parinata Sarachandra Vadana, Dhanurbanan Pasham Srinamapi Dadhana Karatalai Purastad Astam Napuramathitur. Aho Purushika, come here, oh Purushika. Oh Devi, I think when Shankara said Aho Purushika, she might have come. She might have come now, but you can't see. So this is the Saundarya.